Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general. Not all of the messages are going to resonate to a T for every single person, because it is for many people at once. These are collective readings. They're not personal readings, so just keep that in mind. Please take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You should know if this is for you or not. If it's not describing you, your situation, or a person you're dealing with, it may not be for you, so don't try to make it fit. Now we're going to move on to a channeled message for you, Capricorn. Quick disclaimer with these channeled messages, they absolutely can be reversed and switched. This is an energy that you're going to be dealing with, so it can either be you in this energy or you can be dealing with it externally, meaning it can be someone else. You may also find that the energy will flip and flop back and forth between two people, or you guys can both be in this energy and you can be mirroring each other. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Let's get started. For you, Capricorn, I saw that there was somewhat of a body of water. Okay, I feel like this could be you in the channeled message, but some of you, it could be someone else. Okay, just keep that in mind. And you were kind of walking into this body of water, getting about halfway in and then kind of backing out. And then you would walk into it again, only get it into your, as far as your legs, and then back out. So you did this a few times, and it's almost like an issue of maybe not feeling comfortable in the water, maybe not feeling confident, maybe not feeling equipped to go in the water. Okay, could be different things that maybe this water makes you feel. Water could represent feelings, emotions, love, okay, spirituality. There's something about maybe emotions or love that maybe in the past has made you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you just didn't feel ready. Okay, a little bit of indecisiveness, like, yes, I'm going to go in, no, I don't feel ready. Yes, I'm going to go in, no, I don't feel like I'm equipped. Yes, I'm going to go in, no, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like I should be in the water. Okay, eventually I saw that you grew a tail, because Capricorns are often depicted as a goat, half fish. Okay, so you grew the fish tail. And then you got into the water, you dived in the water. Okay, and then I saw that you almost became so comfortable living in this water that when you did come up to the surface, you almost felt more comfortable down below. Okay, so you would come back up to the surface to kind of visit, but you're almost like, no, you know what? I feel like this ocean or this water is my element now. I feel like more comfortable down here. Okay, so you ended up living in the water, okay? So this could be the past. You didn't feel comfortable in emotions or love or something that was deep, okay? Deep and emotional. And it's almost like now you've mastered it, or some of you, this could be right now you're dealing with this, but you will master this, or you have mastered this. And you're quite comfortable now in your emotions, okay? You're quite comfortable in navigating through the depths, okay? And then I saw that you ended up meeting another Capricorn that was in the water, okay? So another person that is like you. And it was showing me that this person, which some of you, this is talking about you, but some of you, it's the other person, depending on if you're male or female. I do feel heavy female energy attached to this, but it could be the opposite. There's just something about you being this goat mermaid that was very mystical, rare, and beautiful, okay? Something very beautiful. And so it's almost like you embraced this aspect of yourself that is very beautiful, very mystical. Some of you may have Pisces placements, okay? Kind of getting like a very Piscean, dreamy, mermaidy type of feel to this. But some of you, it may not be that. It may just be, I mean, there is ties to Neptune, to Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn can have ties to Neptune, which is Piscean, the home of Pisces, right? So you may have that in you, and it's like you've become comfortable in that, and you may meet somebody like that, and you may see this person or this could be you. Someone sees sees you as this kind of energy, very beautiful, mystical, rare. Okay, almost like an enigma, and beautiful, very like drawing this person in or drawing you in. Okay. It's like finally you found somebody that is like you, someone that entices you, someone that draws you in, someone that you're so attracted to, you're so drawn in by this person. Okay. And I saw that, you know, you end up chasing this other goat mermaid, this other Capricorn, all over the ocean. They're very fast. This person was almost running away from you very quickly. I wasn't sure if they were like playing or if it was like actually running and you were chasing them. Okay, this may even be a little bit of twin flame energy here, because they're exactly like you, and there's runner and chaser dynamic here. Okay, so you may chase this person quite a while. It's like it's gonna be work to get this person, is kind of what I feel. They're gonna like, you're gonna chase them all over the ocean, and then it's like you finally get them, but then this person ends up quickly like swimming away really fast, like just so quickly, like with the speed of light, swimming away, then coming back, then swimming away, then coming back. Okay, so there's almost some indecisive energy with this person, and it's weird. I did get female energy to this runner, but some of you, it's not. It's going to be masculine, okay? But this may be confirmation for those of you that are dealing with a female or that are female, okay? This female, for those of you that are dealing with a female, may have some indecision. They may even have anxiety, okay? And so they may be very in and out. They may change their mind. They may get scared. They may disappear, and then they come back. They're very almost like sketchy, okay? So there's something about that. And some of you may be the opposite. You may be female dealing with a male like that. You're very enticed by them. You're very attracted to them. You see them as rare and mystical and beautiful. And you may chase them all over the place. And it's like you may finally get them, but then they have a problem staying put. It's like you may get this person. You may have this person. You may end up committed, but there's something about them that they don't stay put. They're very in and out. They're very like, oh, here today, there tomorrow. And it could be tied to anxiety. They have anxiety, maybe something that they went through, maybe indecision. It could just, I think it's mostly anxiety, okay? It's like this person is nervous. They may actually have that energy with them as well, where maybe right now they are uncomfortable in emotions, even though they live down there. I feel like they live down there, but they disappear. And I did see them go to the surface. So they may still be like halfway, 1 foot in, 1 foot out into these emotions. So, and some of you, this is you. You may be like still in this energy of kind of uncomfortable in the emotions, even though you've chosen to live in them, to embrace them. You may have some anxiety where it's like, I know I'm not comfortable in this. And then you leave, you go into the logic, into the air, and then you come back, because you may have somebody in your life, a partner, a husband, a wife, that really grounds you in these emotions. They are just comfortable being there. They want to breathe the water in. They're emotional. They've mastered that already, but someone here, the other person, may still be a little bit in and out, changes their mind, indecisive, feels good there, but then needs to be in logic, then comes back, then leaves, then comes back, okay? When it comes to emotions, it may not be that they leave in the middle of the night and they disappear. It may just be talking about in the emotional self. They come back, they're emotional, then they leave. They come back, then they detach. Then they're attached, then they detach, okay? Okay, so that's what I got for you. Now we're going to get started. Okay, Capricorn. I'm going to pull 3 oracle deck cards for you. Okay. It says sanctuary. It says take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. Perfect. Totally matches the energies that I'm picking up. I do feel that there is someone doing this, okay? There is somebody who maybe feels a little detached at times, wants to kind of go off and be alone, okay? Have quiet time. And it says healer, you have a powerful healing gift. Have faith in your abilities and stay true to your path as a healer. Okay? So there's energy of healing as well, okay? I do feel that someone is still healing in the situation, and that could be why they're kind of teetering and tottering back and forth between not wanting to be in emotions, wanting to be detached, and coming down into their emotions. It says take time to breathe out with the decimating moon. Okay, so more energy of taking time out for themselves, being alone, taking that time to breathe. Okay, so starting off the reading, I do feel heavy energy of someone holding back. Okay, someone having somewhat of a control issue over their own emotions, over themselves, over their own power, okay? So there's a very dominant energy here, someone who very much wants to stay in control of themselves, of their emotions, and an energy of holding back. There's also energy of wanting to have courage with something, okay? Wanting to take action and take control and have that courage to do something, okay? So that could be like a mirroring energy between you. I do feel that for a lot of you, this is heavy, heavy love reading, okay? So this is either you guys have not come into this person yet, but they're around you, okay? Or most of you will already kind of be with this person, okay? Because I do see a commitment here, okay? So there could be 2 of you guys could be committed, or you could be looking at being committed, or this will be the future. You will become committed to someone. And there's just this energy of holding back. I need to stay in control of my emotions. I don't want to let on how I feel. But also someone else could be like, I want to have courage. I need to get my act together, and I need to take control and do something and say something. Okay, I do see energy of Tower next to this Hierophant energy, next to this 2 of Cups energy. So there's something unexpected about this commitment energy, about this soulmate energy. It's like both of you guys meet, and I do feel like there are sparks flying, okay? It's like immediately there are sparks flying. There's something very unexpected about this commitment or about this connection. Okay, you guys meet, and it's like, holy crap. This person is on my level. They feel the same way. I feel a soulmate connection with this person. It's like, holy crap, holy crap. I can finally have the commitment that I want, the commitment that I've been waiting for. Because the strength is also needing to have patience. So I do feel like one or both of you could have literally been very patient with waiting for the right person, waiting for their emperor to come through, someone who is really gonna stand up for them, okay? This could be a fatherly energy. Some of you could be females, and you've been waiting for a fatherly figure to enter your life. Someone that is ready to be a father. Some of you could have children, and others of you just want that emperor, that man or this energy, male or female, who is the best of the best, has all the qualities of all the kings and queens in them. Someone who has it all, okay? A strong leader, and definitely someone who's ready to be a father for those of you that have kids. Okay, so you've been waiting, both of you really have. You've been waiting to meet this person, and it's like you guys do meet, or you will meet, okay? And it's like, holy crap. So one or both of you are not expecting this. I do feel like it's stronger for one specific person that they were not expecting this. Okay, they are shocked. They are surprised by this connection. And I do see someone here going within. It's like immediately withdrawing, thinking a lot about the past, all the things that people have done to them, betrayals that they've gone through, and thinking about this new relationship that they're about to have or that they currently have with someone. Okay, thinking about how this new connection that they're in or about to be in is really taking them by surprise. It's like they're flabbergasted by this connection. They were not expecting to meet someone who was on the same page as them, someone who would give them the commitment they wanted. So they may have looked and they just could never find the right type of connection. And so they were not expecting to meet you or you them. Okay, and I see this person withdrawing and kind of thinking about all these things, thinking about the heartache of the past, thinking about how emotionally fulfilled and happy with themselves they are with this connection, but also an energy of going back and forth in their head. So like I said in the channeled message, definitely some indecision here from somebody. Okay, there's definitely one person out of the two of you that is having issues letting go of control with their emotions, with being vulnerable, with sitting in this emotional love energy full time. Okay, even though it's like someone here was more comfortable down there, someone is not quite 100% there yet. Okay, they're not 100% fully comfortable with living underwater. Okay, they try to do it for a little bit and they're good, and then they quickly need to go up for air. So they need to detach. So I do feel that someone is doing this in a connection currently, or before you guys are starting to solidify something. There's some kind of like wishy-washy energy with someone. Okay, they're just doing a lot of thinking, and so they could detach a lot and they could be very withdrawn. Someone's also thinking about the past. Okay, like I said, past heartache, past hurts, past betrayals. And that's kind of another reason why they're detaching. It's like, I'm really happy. I wasn't expecting to meet someone like this. I wasn't expecting this to actually be something. But it is. And it's like, I'm really happy in this relationship, but it's like I'm still thinking about the past. I'm still thinking about people of the past. I still am nostalgic about the past. So going back and forth. Okay? And so the Strength card is here twice. So I do feel that there are two people that are trying to hold back. Two people that are trying to have strength in the situation. Okay? It could be like one of you withdraws and then the other person starts to mirror. Or the other person starts to get insecure, and so they match the energy. Okay, I do see two people. I see King and Queen of Swords. So both of you are very much alike. You definitely are both underwater Capricorns. Okay, one of you may have air in their chart, and that's why they kind of aren't 100% comfortable with these emotions, at least being in them full time. Can be too much for someone, especially if they're still healing. Okay, that's why, again, they weren't expecting this relationship to show up, because some of them are still healing. Okay, they're still dealing with some past memories, okay, past hurts, or maybe it was fresh. I don't know. So I see one person here being very much wishy-washy, indecisive. It's like they're really happy with this connection, but because of past hurts, they feel like they can't show 100% of their emotions. They're going back and forth. It's like, I'm really happy, but I can't show that. I can't show that. So again, control issues, okay? Maybe in the past, they showed that they were really happy and someone betrayed them, or someone used it against them, or something like that, okay? This person could also be going back and forth in their head because maybe they were comfortable being single. Okay, they were actually fine on their own. They were happy on their own. Okay, I think we have two cards here of taking time out for yourself. This is spend time away from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat. And this card is take time to breathe out. So yeah, someone's definitely detaching a lot here from the other person. Okay, and I see that this other person feels like they need to hold back from this person that's detaching a lot. Okay, they also are trying to stay in control of their emotions. And it's like they're trying to act like they're cool with it. It's like, I'm cool. I'm not worried. It's like, I'm independent. I don't need anybody. I'm just going to do my own thing. It's cool. I'm unbothered. But it's like they're spending a lot of their time digging, looking for answers, stalking, watching the other person. Okay. I think it's because, you know, they're feeling insecure. I mean, one person is still healing, so they're not 100% comfortable yet. And so they're pulling back, they're detaching, they're disappearing, they're acting maybe like they haven't made up their minds yet. Okay? I feel like some of you are in a marriage now or in a commitment now. You guys are committed, but someone is acting like this. And so it's giving the vibe that they haven't made up their mind. They are not sure what they want. Even though I feel like this person is very, very happy. And they do think about that. But they're just in this weird energy where they detach. They don't show it. They're not comfortable being vulnerable. And so it makes the other person immediately match the energy. They immediately try to detach as well, try to do their own thing, try to act like they're cool. Maybe they try to act like they're cool with this other person doing their own thing. But they definitely keep a really close eye. They're always watching. And I feel like that's because this person has been hurt in the past as well. This connection seems to be very strong. It seems to be very intense. And it's very unexpected for both of you. Okay, and so I feel like it's bringing up past hurt, past fears with both of you. Okay, it's triggering one person and then they act some type of way and then their actions are triggering the other person. Okay, this person that is trying to act cool, trying to act like they're unbothered, trying to act like, you know, they're independent as well. They don't need the other person to kind of fulfill them. Trying to give this other person their space, but watching them. They had a situation in the past where they got into a commitment, okay? And I do see a tower moment that came up for them. And it is linked to heartache. It's linked to betrayal. Okay, so this person, it looks like they caught their person acting single, okay? That's what it looks like to me. This person was in a commitment and then they got the shock of their life, okay? They were betrayed. They got heartbroken by something and it's linked to this energy of being single, being independent. And it looks like they found something out. They were watching, they were stalking, they were trying to get information and they found something. This person was acting single the whole time. Okay, and so that's why they're watching this new person that they're with that is detaching from them quite a bit. I do see that this person is also thinking about the past, and it's like they also found themselves happy single. It's like they also were a very independent person. They were quite emotionally fulfilled being single, being on their own, or at least they acted that way. But this relationship is really making them happy. It's really emotionally fulfilling them. And so I feel like both of you really feel the same way for each other. The Two of Cups is here. So both of you really match each other. You guys really are a perfect match, a perfect fit, and you really are on the same page. You really are mirroring each other. You really are feeling the same way. I also see that there are some things that both of you want to say to each other. Okay, there could be one person here that is holding back on a conversation that they want to have about heartache. Okay, about how they've been thinking a lot about heartache. So it's like someone wants to talk about maybe that they haven't healed yet, or that they're thinking a lot about, you know, the past, or yeah, something around those lines. I also see that the other person, they could also want to have a conversation about something that's hurting them. I do see that this could potentially hurt someone here out of the you or them. This other person who's detaching a lot because maybe they haven't healed, they're in their head about the past, They want to stay in control of their emotions. They're not comfortable being vulnerable. It may hurt the other person. I do feel like deep down there's some hurt. Okay, and there is some hurt linked to this independent energy. Okay, so it's hurting someone here, and someone may want to have a conversation about it, but it's like they're holding back. They're trying to stay in control. They also have Emperor energy attached to them. There's energy here of maybe one or both of you not wanting to come off weak. Okay, wanting to be in your power, wanting to be strong, wanting to be like a man energy, like, no, I'm not going to be weak. I'm not going to be a sissy here. Okay, so it's really both of you. I do see that. And so holding back this conversation about heartache, either from the past they haven't healed, or something that the other person is doing is hurting them. And they've been thinking a lot about this. So I also see that the other person wants to have a conversation as well. It's like they want to communicate about, you know, I'm still healing, I'm still hurting, I still it's like I'm not over the past. Maybe even like, you know, I'm really happy with you, I'm really happy in this relationship, but I'm still hurting from the past, and I still feel a little emotionally numb. I still feel a little bit detached. I still feel a little cold. And I definitely, I know how that feels. I definitely do. It's like, I don't know if everybody gets this, but I know that, you know, it's not so uncommon. But after being hurt so many times and experiencing trauma throughout your life, you can kind of develop this trauma response where the slightest thing, the slightest heartache, the slightest shock can trigger a shutting down of the emotions that is involuntary. You don't have control over it anymore. It's like the mind, the body, the heart is just doing it on its own automatically. You shut down. And there's a feeling of numbness here. Okay? So this person, it's like they are happy with this person that they're with. But it's like from time to time, that numbness starts to come back, or maybe they're just an air sign. Okay, it's like a natural thing sometimes for these air signs. They're just really detached from their emotions. And I also see here that somebody has a person of the past. Okay, somebody who has been watching someone here be independent, be single, maybe trying to dig up information, trying to find out if someone's single, and ultimately being shocked, okay, by a commitment, by a connection. I do see heartache. I do see pain. Okay, I do see loss. Okay, someone may be single here. Someone may be newly single, newly divorced, and they're trying to check up on their ex, whether you're this person's ex or you're the person external that's with this person and it's their ex. Someone's ex here is creeping. They're stalking, they're watching. I'm going to say it's you, okay? But it's just a little tricky here because there's heavy feminine energy that is attached to this behavior of not fully being healed, detaching, being kind of indecisive, being in and then kind of being disappearing, detaching, wanting their alone time. There's heavy feminine energy attached to that. I did see that in the channeled message. But it could literally be the opposite for some of you. I know for myself, it's the masculine energy that is doing this. Okay, so I don't want to put gender on it, but I feel like a lot of you that are female, you have an ex that has or will be trying to check up on you, trying to see if you're single, trying to see what you're doing, and you know, kind of being devastated when they find out that you are with someone, you're committed. You could be married, you could be seeing someone, whatever. It's just some kind of commitment here. And I do see them thinking a lot about you. Okay, thinking a lot about how you really made them happy, how much they miss you. Okay, they could be thinking about you, missing you, and then trying to find out if you're single, and then finding out that you're not. Okay, they're not expecting this. I do see that they're not expecting that. And there could be energy here of someone needing to have strength when it comes to a new masculine in your life or a new feminine, someone here. Okay, an Emperor energy. Because I do feel like both of you match each other. Both of you can be detached, cold, controlled. So both of you could be Emperor energy, male or female. Someone is needing to hold back because of this new person that you have in your life. You're now committed. Some of you are married, and they were not expecting this. This has really caught them off guard. This new connection that seems very equal, very balanced. This person agrees with you. They have the same morals, the same values, hence why they are committing to you. And this ex is like, holy crap. Okay? Setting in for them that they're really losing you or they've lost you. Okay, and I do see that, you know, in the past, this person, this ex, I feel like they could have gotten into a relationship because there's mirrored energy here of someone being shocked by a connection. Okay, some of you, this could be your baby daddy, baby mama. Okay, they went off into something else. Okay, and this really shocked you. This hurt you. This betrayed you. And it's like they're thinking about that. They're thinking about, you know, now that they've been shocked of this relationship that you're in and they're in pain. It's like they're thinking about how, you know, maybe they did this to you in the past. They're thinking about how they may have hurt you. And I do see hurt attached to a relationship and a stable new path. So it's like they're really reflecting on that. It's like, wow, that's how they must have felt when I got into that relationship. Or this is how they must have felt when I did this, this, and that. I hurt them, and now I'm hurt. It's like, now I know how it feels. And they're thinking a lot about how, you know, they may have juggled you. Because I do feel that they may have gotten into something and ended up juggling you. There's a new stable path here, and there's an energy of juggling. So they may have been in a whole ass new relationship here and it hurt you, but it's like they still kept you around some way. Okay, some of you have children together, and that's why. It's like they were in something else, but they still kind of hung on to you. They still kept you around. They still entertained you. And I do see that across from the Nine of Cups. They enjoyed that. They liked that. That really fulfilled them. That made them happy in an ego way, okay? It satisfied them. Some of them acted very cold with you. Very cold about, no, I want to be on my own. I want to do my own thing. I want to be single. And acting really kind of smug, then getting into a relationship, which is why some of you may have been shocked with them to find out that they are in a commitment. Because some of them told you that they wanted to be single. Okay, some of them told you or acted like they were emotionally unavailable to you, but then they got into a relationship. Okay, so now they're really thinking about how you must have felt when they did that to you. So this person is going to be checking up on you, watching you. And I do see an energy of them wanting to come back, missing you, being very nostalgic about you. But I do see that your back is turned. Okay, your feelings are not there anymore. I feel like, you know, if this is you, you're the person who is kind of detaching from your partner a lot. Okay, trying to be independent, trying to have your own time. I feel like, you know, you or this person doesn't really want to be in the past anymore. They don't want to think about the past. They want to get over it. They want to heal. But it's still kind of hanging around in their energy because it is right behind them. So it is attached to this Queen of Swords, whether it's male or female. But their back is turned to it. So they are actively trying to avoid it. They're trying to turn their back on the past. And when this past person comes back, maybe messaging you, maybe saying that they miss you. Okay, someone may send a message or have a conversation with someone here about, I've taken control of my life. I'm single now and I miss you. Okay. The person receiving this message is not, either they're not responding or they're just really cold, okay? And the reason for that is because, you know, someone has come into some kind of logical realization about this juggling energy. Okay, they've set their boundaries. They are not putting up with bullshit anymore, and they're not going to put up with this juggling energy. Someone may have done this to this Queen of Swords, whether it's you or your person. And they don't want that anymore. They're not having it. They're ready to cut it down. Either they're giving this person the cold shoulder, so they're not responding, or they're going to cut them down, or they're just going to be very icy cold. Okay, they may even communicate something about, you know, you juggled me, or you're still juggling this person, or it's like, I'm not putting up with this. Just see a lot of energy of holding back, wanting to kind of be independent, wanting to be alone, spending alone time, and trying your best to kind of leave emotions behind you. Okay, maybe it's hard for both of you to kind of be apart from each other, but someone feels like they have to do this. They need to do this. They want to do this. Someone here's trying to act like they're okay with it. It's like, okay, sweetie, I understand. I'm cool. I'm just going to do my own thing as well. I don't mind, but it's like there's some insecurities here. They're watching. And it's because in the past, someone went off to do their own thing and they were acting single. It's like they were acting greedy, selfish, having their cake and eating it too, and it really betrayed this person. So this person that's detaching, I kind of do see them trying to make up their mind about something, which is really weird. I can see how it could hurt the other person, because if you guys are committed, some of you are committed to this person, married, dating. It's like someone's trying to make a logical decision here, and it's linked to being independent, being single, and it's linked to a new beginning, a new path, a relationship, and it's linked to wish fulfillment. It's like they're trying to get logical about this. It's like, I don't want to be in my emotions. I want to think about this logically. Should I be single? I'm happy right now. Should I be in this relationship? Or maybe it's not that if they should be single or in a relationship. That could be what they were thinking of in the beginning, for those of you that aren't committed yet. Someone's thinking. They haven't healed. That's why they're kind of in their head about it. Even though this is what they want, they wanted a relationship. It may just not be the right time, but some of you are together now and they're still healing, okay? So in the outcome, I see an energy here of somebody really wanting to make something right. Someone wanting to do the right thing, and someone wanting to come back together, to reunite, have a second chance. Okay? So that could be the past person, whether it's your ex or your person's ex. Somebody wants to make something right. I don't even know why this is showing up in the outcome. I guess this is the situation. Someone is detaching. They're thinking a lot about the past, and then the ex is coming back. I also see energy here of someone wanting to do the right thing, wanting to be fair, so that they can celebrate with someone, so that they can come back together with someone. There's a choice that needs to be made, and there is a choice that is going to be made about this. Okay, so again, that could be the energy of this person who is detaching from their partner because they're thinking a lot about the past and they feel like they must do this. They need to do this. They need to detach. They need to sort their thoughts out. They need to leave the past behind them. So someone may feel like this is the right thing to do. Okay, I feel like your partner, or this is you, supporting this person. There is a supportive energy that is trying to, they're just being supportive. It's like, I understand and I can do my own thing. It's cool. I don't mind. I'm going to detach as well. I don't see that this is malicious. I don't see that this is like, I do feel like there's a little bit of heartache here. Okay, could be hurting this person that is being supportive. Like, okay, I'll let you do your thing. I'll let you have your space. You know, they could be a little hurt about this, especially if it's gone on like a lot. Someone detaching, then they come back, they're hot and cold. I feel like it does hurt someone. It does sting a little bit. Okay, and it may have even caught someone off guard. It's like maybe you guys finally got into this commitment, things were good, and then all of a sudden a tower moment, a little bit of pain here because someone is acting this way. Okay, it's almost like a runner chaser energy. Okay, I did see that with the feminine in the channeled message, but again, some of you, it's a masculine doing this. Okay, so someone wants to do the right thing and be fair because they just want to come back together with their person. They want to celebrate, and they know, someone also knows that they need to make a decision here. They need to do what's right in order to come back, in order to have happy celebratory energy. It's like, I need to do the right thing and I need to make this decision. I also see energy here of, for some of you, this is not going to be for all of you, but some of you, there could be someone detaching from a relationship to try and make it work with someone else. I feel like this could be the ex energy. Okay, it could be an ex that has detached from the person that they were with. Okay, things have ended for them. They're now single and they're trying to check up on someone. They're trying to come back. They want to make it work with someone. Okay, so they may have thought that this was the right thing to do, to leave their current relationship so that they could come back. But it's like they're going to be met with some kind of surprise here. Somebody's committed, they're married, or they're in a relationship. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit of a loss for this person. So let's take a look at this other person. Other person for Capricorn. Okay, so I see this person throwing themselves into work. Okay, and I feel like the ex wants to work on it with you, or on with your person, whoever you are in the situation. Somebody's ex wants to put work in. And I see that the partner of this person that I'm reading for, they also want to put work in. Some of them could be throwing themselves into work. Okay, trying to keep themselves busy while the detached person sorts out their feelings and thoughts. Some of you could be taking a little bit of a breather from each other. I see that you're still committed, but a little bit of a break here, a breather, okay? Being independent. Okay, well, there's energy of someone being left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling forgotten. So the ex, you probably are going to shut this person out, or your partner is, whoever I'm reading for. I feel like the ex is just going to be left out in the cold. Okay, someone definitely may give this ex the cold shoulder, and it's because of what they did to them. Okay, and I also feel like the partner of the person I'm reading for probably feels a little shut out. Okay, I do feel that there is some hurt because of that. They try their best to match your energy, or you try your best to match their energy and act cool and just do your own thing. But it hurts, especially if you guys formed a commitment. They said yes, you guys are committed, you guys seem to be very happy together, and then boom, this person is starting to act weird. They're acting hot and cold. They're acting indecisive. They're acting kind of sketchy, like they're not comfortable with you. But it's more their emotions that they're not comfortable with, okay? They're just not healed yet, and so they're not 100% vulnerable or comfortable to be vulnerable, to be open. And that's what ends up happening, you know, if people aren't fully healed. Some of that will spill onto the new person, okay? And it'll take work, because both of you will need to do that work together, okay? It doesn't mean that, you know, not everyone is going to be 100% healed when they get into a new relationship. It doesn't mean that you don't deserve to be in a relationship. It just means that there's going to be work that you need to do in the relationship, and your partner may also end up having to do some of that work with you. Okay, 10 of Cups reverse. So for the ex, I feel like, you know, they've lost their wish fulfillment. They're not happy. They're going to feel very depressed. They're going to feel very miserable that they've been shut out. They've been ghosted. They're being ignored. They really wanted to put the work in. They do want to make something right here with the Justice card and the Three of Cups. You know, and the Judgment card. They did want a second chance. They did want things to work out. It looks like they even left a relationship so that they could come and do that. But maybe they took too long. Maybe it's been a while. Okay, something happened here where someone has now met someone else. They're committed. They seem to have really met their match here. Okay, Temperance. Okay, and I also see that there is energy of someone being unfazed, unbothered. They're perfectly fine now. It's like at least they're seeming that way. Okay, so for the ex, they may act like they're cool, they're balanced, or this may be you. They may be extremely miserable here that you have left them out in the cold. You're not responding. Okay, and you seem to be unfazed. You don't care, you're balanced. Okay, so that may make them a little bit unhappy here to see that. It's like, wow, this person really doesn't care about me anymore. They are not even responding to me. They're just leaving me on red. They're ignoring me. I feel super shut out because you are in a cold energy, whether you are the male or the female. King and Queen of Swords is both here. So both of you are cold. Okay. And this could be your partner as well. It's like your partner may be throwing themselves into work, but it's like deep down they feel left out. They feel abandoned. Okay, they are dealing with their own pain of the past as well. They feel like, oh no, someone doesn't know if they want to be with me. Someone is maybe thinking about leaving. Because this energy is coming off very indecisive, okay? And I mean, I hate to say, but some of these people may actually be indecisive, trying to figure out what they want, try to figure out how they feel. They are thinking about how happy they are, though. Okay, so for most of you, it's just trying to sort things out from the past, trying to heal. Okay, and so someone here may feel unhappy, and that could be this pain that someone wants to communicate. Okay, they may be acting like they're okay. King of Swords, whether it's you or them. Okay, so we also have Nine of Cups. We have wish fulfillment. So this past person sees you getting your wish fulfillment. They see you in a very healthy, balanced, loving relationship where both of you see eye to eye. Both of you agree. It's like this new person is giving you everything that you wanted from them. They wouldn't give that to you, and now you found someone that did. Or reverse this if you need to. Now, in the actions and intentions, somebody really wanted to make their wish come true. They wanted to have wish fulfillment. Okay, but in their intentions, it's like they didn't want to share with you. They didn't want to open up to you. Okay? So that's really weird. It's like this ex wants to come back and make things work with you. And they want things to work out how they want it. But their intentions was almost to not share, not tell you something, not open up to you. It's really weird. And that could be how they were with you in the past. Okay, like I said, this person was cold, detached. They acted like they were emotionally unavailable. They acted like they wanted to be single. But then it's like they had their little ego flare up here with their new relationship that they jumped into. So again, it's like they're being selfish. They want their wish fulfillment. But their intentions is to be emotionally detached with you. Okay. Now, as for your partner that you're currently with, they want to make things work with you. So it's like they are willing to wait for you. They're willing to give you your space. Okay. And they're kind of trying to, with their intentions, it's like they are trying to hold back from you. Okay, some of you have asked this person for a breather, for space, for time alone. Okay, maybe you're still hurting from the past. You want to think, you want to sort your thoughts out, or this is your person. Okay, so whoever this person is, trying to be patient with this person, they are going to try and hold back. So let's take a look at damaged confessions. Damaged confessions for this external energy to you. It says, I search for you in others so I can feel close to you again. So this past person can't seem to find anybody like you. It's like they have been looking for you in other people. So this relationship that they went into, it just wasn't the same. This person couldn't hold a candle close to you. They were nothing like you. And so they decided to end that and come towards you to fix something, to come back together. Some of you may have children with this past person, okay? And they did too much. They ran off with others, they lied to you, they manipulated you, they acted like they didn't have emotions for you. Lo and behold, it's like they're thinking about how happy you made them. They're thinking about how you were their wish fulfillment. And they miss you. They're very nostalgic, and now they're hurting the way that they made you hurt. And so they're thinking a lot about you, and maybe they tried to date other people that reminded them of you, that looked like you, that talked like you, but they weren't you. And that's the thing. And this could be something that they will continue to do, especially if they realize that they cannot have you. They may try to look for you in others. That's how much they miss you, that they are going to be chasing the memory of you. It says they have caught on that I'm not all there with them. Wow. How perfect. Yeah, so like I said, they were with someone else. And this person, they just couldn't get you out of their head. Okay, and I feel like this other person may have caught on that they are not, they weren't invested. They were with someone else. Their mind and heart was with someone else. They were thinking about someone else. They were missing someone else. They were nostalgic over someone else. And they probably were withdrawn with this person as well. Okay? So they were withdrawn with you and they went into this relationship. Maybe even being really showy, really in their ego over it, a little bit too happy with themselves about this. Because I do see that you could have, looked maybe on their profile, maybe dug up information, and you found out that this person was in a commitment. It's almost the same for your partner, okay? Or this is you, it's reversed. I feel like both of you kind of went through the same things. That's why you're so much alike. Okay, so this ex's past person caught on, and I feel like that relationship has ended, or it will in the future. It says, just give me what I want and you can have me. It says, thinks you should be grateful, should have open arms to receive anything from them. God's gift. It says, fulfill my selfish desires. Yeah, so this past person had that attitude of, oh, just give me what I want and you can have me in your life. Let me have you and let me have my relationship. And this is what fulfills me. This is what makes me happy. Just play along and you can keep me in your life. Well, I feel like, you're not having it. Somebody here is not having it. They've put their boundaries down and they are not on board with this. Okay, someone here definitely was being very selfish. And for some of you, your partner may feel either this is your partner or this is you. Someone here that is, committed to someone, whether it's you or your partner, may feel like, you may feel like your partner is not all there with you, or your partner feels like you are not all there with them. Okay? Because someone here is very detached. They're hot and cold. Okay, and they are definitely still hung up on the past. They're still hurting. So someone here is caught on to that. And that could be why someone is hurting. This is hurting the other person. Intensity. It says deep feels, fear and triggers. It says uncomfortable, spiritual bond, being pulled, obsession, chemistry, runner, can't forget, and intuition. So for some of you that are still getting over the past, I feel like this past connection was very intense. Okay, there were a lot of deep emotions here, and that's why someone is having a hard time of healing or letting go of this. Okay, someone here, again, uncomfortable. There is fears, there's triggers here between all people, the past person and the new person. You know, people are getting triggered in this relationship. I feel like the ex was triggered in the connection as well, and they ran away. Okay, this connection was too intense for them. They couldn't handle it. They weren't comfortable, and so they ran away to someone else. And now I feel like, you know, either your new partner or this is you feel the same way. It's like there's fears, there's triggers, because this connection is very intense. Okay, it is very intense, and someone here is worried. There's a little bit of runner energy here, whether it's you or it's your partner. Okay, I feel like the ex also had that same energy. They ran away. I do see a spiritual bond here, and I do see energy of being pulled towards each other. Okay, so a very strong connection here currently with you and your new partner, or this is the near future, the person that you want to be with. It says, I always wanted to have more with you. Okay, so the ex was always kind of hoping and wanting to have more, but they didn't get a chance to do that. They acted some type of way, and then there's consequences to those actions. Okay, so now it seems like they've lost their opportunity and they're hurting. You know, and they always wanted to have more, either with you or with your partner. Someone always wanted to have more, but, you know, it was too much for them to handle, and they ran away. And now someone's committed. They've moved on. I'm tormented by my choices. Yeah. There's a lot of deep regret here with the ex. They've lost the person that they really, really loved, and it's basically all their fault. They made the wrong choices here, and they're forever going to be tormented by those choices. I do see them thinking a lot about their choices. Thinking a lot about all the times they betrayed the person that they wanted to be with, how happy they really made them, okay, how confident they really made them, how this was their wish come true. And now they miss them. They can't let go. They're nostalgic. They can't stop thinking about how they juggled this person either. It's like, I'm an idiot. They were everything I wanted, and I juggled them. I went into something else. I don't even feel like they were really invested in this relationship that they went to, because they were like cold with this person as well. They were detached with this person as well. They were hanging on to you or your person, whoever you are. I'm still in love with you. Yeah. Definitely saw that coming. So they were always still in love with you. Even if they were with someone else, they still loved you. They were still very much invested in you. They still thought about you. They dreamt about you. They missed you. And their person knew it. Their person caught on. Financial issues. It says big spender, made some poor choices. I'm not doing as good as you think. Bad investment, living beyond their means, and flexing gone wrong. So somebody here is not doing too well, okay? They're struggling financially. I feel like that could be part of their karma. This could have affected the relationship that they were in. They're just not doing well. They made some really bad investments here. Maybe they gave all their money to their partner. Maybe they invested money with this person. and it didn't work out. Okay, someone could have gotten betrayed and now they're single and they're watching someone that they want to be with. They're watching their ex, which could be you. My mind and heart is still with you. Exactly. Still very much hung up on you. Okay, still very much in love with you. So let's take a look at your independent energy. And some of you, it's flipped around because some of you are this person that's trying to be patient with your partner. And others of you are the person that's still healing and moving on and may have an ex trying to come back. Okay. Okay, so I see clarity. Someone getting clarity here. Getting clarity over drama. Someone being very immature here. Someone not being very serious. So some of you that are still healing from an ex, you're in a current relationship or you're about to get into one. I just see that you guys will come into some kind of clarity here. You are thinking a lot about the past and you're going to wrap up those thoughts. You're going to look, this ex wasn't the one. They were immature. They were selfish. They were a player. It's like I know that very clearly now. I see clearly now. So it's not that this person wants their ex back. They are done with the past. They are turning their back on the past. But it's not that simple, especially if it's fresh. Okay? It takes time to let go, especially for Capricorns. If you are a Capricorn, it takes time to let go, not just of a person, but of what they did to you. That stays with us for a long time. Okay, yeah, there's nothing really more I can say to explain that. It just, it's a lot easier than it sounds easier than it actually is. So, you know, they may not want them back. They're not in love with this person anymore. They're happy in the new relationship, but they're still not over what happened to them, what this person did. They still think about it. It still affects them. And they're nostalgic. I mean, it could be Mercury retrograde. I think it's coming up. Or we're in it now, so that makes sense. Or this could be during the Mercury retrograde. Okay, energy of waiting. So I feel like, you know, there's a partner here that is very loving. They love you. They're committed to you. They're being supportive and they're waiting for you. Okay, also some of you are coming into clarity about this past player that you were with who basically acted like a child. Okay, they didn't have the emotional intelligence like you did, and maybe they kept you waiting. Yeah, so some of you, you were made to keep waiting for this person while they ran off into a relationship. And you're getting clarity of that. It's like, wow, this person was no good. This person was not the one. Okay, they did not commit to me. They were not loyal to me. They caused a lot of drama. They were very insecure. They were immature. It's like this person really was not capable of committing to me. And it's like I was waiting around for this person to change. I was waiting for them to commit. I was waiting for them to come back. You know, and you were left to be very strong. You had to hold back. You had to be very patient, or this is your partner. Okay, someone's thinking about this. It's like I waited for so long and I was trying to be so patient with this person, but they were just not on my level. You know, and now I have this beautiful new connection. I have this beautiful new commitment in my life. Okay, so someone's thinking about this. It's like, wow, I really am happy with the life that I have now. And this person just wasn't it. They just weren't ready for me. They just were not the one. They were not on my level. Okay, like I said, someone here is thinking logically about this and how happy this new connection makes them. They're just still juggling the past, but they are going to come into clarity about this, and then they're going to be done. They're going to wrap it up. And I do feel like you have a very loving partner that is waiting for you. Either it's you or it's them. Okay? So now let's get some blessings. Investment. Okay, so just keep in mind that these blessing cards are very specific. They're not always going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate for you, it may be for someone else. Most of you should know if these are for you or not, okay? So we have a blessing coming in of investment. It says smart choice. It says wait is over. It says positive outcome. So some of you may have invested your money into something here, and I see that that was a very smart choice. The wait is coming up here, okay? You won't have to wait that much longer. I mean, these readings can take up to a year or more to fully fulfill themselves. A lot of you, this is right now, okay? Because this is mental energy of thinking and clearing up old energy. I don't feel that this is going to take a whole entire year. Some of you may, okay, but I do feel like there is positive outcome coming in for an investment, okay? This was a very smart decision. It's like some of you are very smart when it comes to investing your money. And unfortunately for your ex, they're not that smart. They are not good with investing money. They are not good with business deals. They are not good with spending their money, budgeting, saving. They're just not good at it. Okay? They seem to be struggling, and you seem to have something that is working out for you here. Okay? Okay, so we have energy of generosity coming in for some of you. Grace of God. It says receive. It says helpers, prayers. It says donors and gifts. Unexpected gifts of cash. Okay, it says friends or strangers. Okay, so you have a blessing of generosity. Now, this could be energy, attention, support, or money. You just have people that are going to be very generous with you. Some of you could be your partner. Some of you, it's family, friends, strangers, okay? And we also have improving health, okay? So some of you may have had a little bit of a nagging health concern or a little issue with your health. I do see that if that applies to you, there is going to be some improvements coming, okay? It says increased quality of life. It says happiness and freedom. It says enjoying life, okay? Feeling better than ever. Okay, so yeah, some of you may have had some issues here with your health. It'll be different for all of you, but I do see that that's going to improve, okay? So that's beautiful. I really hope that this resonated for you, and if it didn't, you can always check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and hit the bell so you can get notified when I do post new videos. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok, and just an FYI, I do not have Instagram. There is a fake of me on Instagram using my content and my name to scam people. So just beware, I'm not on Instagram. That's not me. All right? Thank you.